Deep in the Amazonas region of Brazil, Maylene Melo leans on her red sofa to ease the pain of a contraction. Her baby is coming. Next to her is Tabita dos Santos Morais, one of hundreds of midwives who deliver babies in remote villages of the world's largest rainforest. Relax, Tabita tells her. We'll give birth together, the two of us. Though Tabita is confident, 2 years of record-breaking drought have parched the rivers that connect women in these communities to the nearest hospital. This ancient trade has seldom been more vital in this corner of the world. Studies have attributed years of extreme drought to climate change. It's making river journeys to and from remote areas perilous, and adding to the challenges of providing health care to riverine communities. But this isn't just about more frequent extreme weather conditions. It's also a story about how age-old practices meet the regulations of modern medicine. Tabita calls herself the umbilical mother of more than 180 babies she has guided into the world. Her great-grandmother taught midwifery to her aunts, who taught her mother, who taught her, aged 15. Now she is passing the knowledge on to her daughter. When the river is high enough, it takes about 4 hours to get from Deus e Pai to the hospital in Tefe. Now the trip can take over a day, if the river isn't entirely impassable. Maylene had planned to have her baby in a hospital where any complications could be more easily dealt with than at home. She traveled to the city weeks before her due date, all to avoid going into labor while stuck on a dry riverbank. The local government advises this approach as part of an emergency plan to deal with the consequences of the drought. But after a few days, Maylene realized she couldn't afford to spend so much time away from home. So she returned.
Porque é meio longe pra gente ir daqui, né, pra lá, ou então às vezes vai, tem que ir pra lá, e tem que ter dinheiro, tem que ter as coisas tudinho pra ficar lá, e aqui não.
More than 1 in 15 women in the state of Amazonas have their babies outside of hospitals, government statistics show. That's about 4 times the national average. Maternal mortality is also higher in the Amazon region, one of Brazil's poorest. Public health officials haven't analyzed the effects of drought or floods on the figures. But midwives say women have canceled trips to give birth in the city because of the river conditions. Health officials say they need midwives to support those they can't reach. One told Reuters that wherever there is a traditional midwife, women don't die in childbirth. But the government doesn't pay them unless they complete formal training recognized by the medical establishment. Most live on less than minimum wage and often rely on government aid to the poor, a 2023 survey showed. Many volunteer knowing the families they help have no money to pay for this support. And there are further hurdles. As they get older, midwives are often not being replaced. Young women tend to prefer other paths, leaving many communities near Tefe with none at all. And yet these women can offer a style of care that's often absent in a clinical setting. On the day that Maylene would later give birth, Tabita prepared the charity broth, a soup made with manioc flour to comfort and strengthen a laboring woman. Another practice passed down through generations is making a paste with shredded manioc to ease swelling in the breasts of women struggling to feed their newborns. Maria de Lege Ponce Cevalu, a 72-year-old midwife in Tefe, even recites a rhyme to help the placenta along.
Santa Margarida, não tô prenha nem parida, quero que vos tires a carne morta da minha barriga. Santa Margarida.
A few hours after having the soup, Maylene lay on a mattress on the floor, drenched in sweat. Tabita watched her for a while, grabbing her hand when the time was right.
Eu vou conseguir fazer força. Em nome de Jesus, tá bom? Porque essa hora agora é a hora do teu bebê nascer.
Maylene pushed until her son emerged into Tabita's hands, adding one more umbilical child to her family.